Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Josephine for those who are new here, and on this channel I share my love for skincare and my life journeys. You guys are aware that I'm currently studying computer science, and that wasn't the field or career I used to work into. It's like a switch for me. Before I decided that this is what I was going to do, I had some questions, and if you're watching this video right now or if you searched for something and this video came up, it's probably because you are currently going through something I've gone through, trying to find out if it's something you want to do. This is just me making a video to help you make up your mind and make the right decisions. Basically, I just feel like there's some questions that you might have and I have the answers to those questions, or just some things that is going to help you make the right decision. So let's do this together. So the first question is computer science worth it in 2026? And my answer to that question is absolutely. It's absolutely worth it. Every day I'm in awe of how vast the field is or the industry is. There's just so much you could do, and then it also offers high earning potential. Obviously not all roles, but then there's just some roles that you can aim for that off the bat you're already making a lot of money. And then tech is something that is going to keep expanding, growing, so it's absolutely worth it. If you're trying to make up your mind, I would say yes, do it. You're not going to regret. There's just so much. I know what people are more aware of is like being a software engineer. The new roles that I found out about are things like DevOps, and it pays really well. There's LLM. There's just so many, you'd be surprised. So it's what it's based on my experience so far. The next thing is it too late to switch to tech? I think this is just based on the individual and what level you're currently in terms of your career. And I'm somebody who believes that it's never too late to do something. If it's on your mind, then the earlier you do it, the better, because time moves really fast. Make your mind up and just do what you want to do. So if you're interested in it, then think about it, weigh your options, and it can never be too late. Like, I can be 60, and if I feel like I need to switch into something else and I need to learn, I will do it. That's just who I am. Once I'm done with something, I know I'm done, and I just throw myself into whatever next thing it is that I'm interested in or that I want to do. The next question is tech already oversaturated? And my answer to that is no. It's not oversaturated. We are currently entering a period whereby a lot of companies are going to be upscaling their businesses in a tech way. Major companies are already done that, but I think like we're entering the space that even the smallest of small businesses, even businesses that are run from the house, are now having tech tools and tech systems that can help them run their businesses easier and better. So it's definitely not oversaturated. There's still so many roles I feel like will even pop up coming up in the near future. And then there's still so many systems that are yet to be built, so many systems that need to be upgraded, so many systems that need to be created in a new way. So it's definitely not oversaturated, and I feel like it's a very creative industry. The moment you know how to code, you start to realize, oh, there's so many things I could create. Like, I could create a system for my house, I could create a system for my store, I could create a system for this, for that. I have so many project ideas that I literally have to stop myself and be like, you know what, you just need to build 3 good projects. The next question is, will AI replace software developers? And my answer to that is, I'll say yes and no, because yes, AI can code, AI can write codes, but at the end of the day, the design of the system is really important. And I just feel like that's the difference. Although AI can also come up with structures and systems, but I don't think the two can exist without each other. Like, for me, I currently use ChatGPT. If I want to write a method and I feel like I have a fair idea of what it's supposed to look like, I just write it the way I feel it's going to look like, and if it doesn't compile, I just copy it and put it on AI, and it definitely helps me correct it. So no, I don't think they can replace software engineers. Even if they replace software engineers in terms of writing the code, there's still things like maintenance, there's still things like software engineering, the part where you do like Scrum and you do the planning. I don't think AI can really replace that, so no. The next question is, should I do computer science or just learn online? The thing is, I have tried to learn online so many times, but there's just a difference between actually being in a classroom and being taught, and then you know that you're going to have to like write an exam or write a quiz. And there's just a difference between someone physically explaining things to you. I've tried to use YouTube to learn. I've tried to use so many things to learn how to code. And to be honest, they were unsuccessful. I don't know if it's just me, but then I started to understand as soon as I was in a classroom. And thankfully, the programming languages are so similar to an extent that once you know one, you can kind of easily move to the next. So I'll still pick studying computer science. Trust me, being in the classroom, listening and being able to ask questions is so much more easier and faster, and that's the only way I've been able to learn. Like all the courses I started taking, I never finished them. And then, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not motivated enough. I feel like there's just something so much more different when you go to school to study it. And it doesn't even have to be a school. It can be a boot camp, someone teaching you. The experience of learning in a classroom situation kind of environment is what I would recommend. Is masters in computer science necessary? Yes, it is. Especially if you do not have a tech background, then it's absolutely important that you study something. And if you do not have a tech background, you can't just go straight into doing data science or those things. So computer science is like the basics, the foundation, and then once you have the foundation, you can now specialize in something else. So yes, it's necessary if you're like me and you're switching from another career, another industry, and you don't know how to code or how to do all of that. So it's absolutely necessary. The next question is, what if I don't end up getting a tech job after graduating? Then you mustn't get a job immediately you graduate. If I do not get a tech job after graduating, then I'm just going to keep building my skills, look for opportunities to volunteer and looking for ways to just show up what I can do, and yeah, you're eventually going to get a job. So I don't think that's even a problem. Is the salary hype real or exaggerated? Based on what I've seen so far, I think it's really real. It's not exaggerated at all. Tech pays well, but obviously not all the roles. There are just some roles that pay which way more, and I just feel like even those roles that pay way more are even the roles that you don't have to do much. Yeah, I've sort of learned that. I think that's all for now. I'm glad I was able to answer some of your questions and actually enjoyed filming this video. I hope I'm going to be able to film something like this again. But yeah, I've answered some questions and I hope that really helped in terms of you trying to make up your mind as to whether you want to study this or not. That brings us to the end of this video. It was nice talking to you guys. You can also share in the comment section if you have more questions or if there's just something you want to share. And that's all for this video, and I'll catch up with you guys in my next video. Bye.